I changed the Wi-Fi password after my roommate basically turned our apartment into a mini co-working space without asking me. Me and Jake had split a 2-bedroom for almost a year. He paid his half on time, I paid mine. We never fought about dishes or noise. I actually thought we had it figured out. Then one Tuesday I came home from my shift, and there was a woman I had never seen sitting at our kitchen table with a laptop and a coffee mug that wasn't ours. "Oh hey," she said, like I was the one who didn't belong there. I asked Jake about it later. He said she was a friend from class. I let it go, but it kept happening. Wednesday there were 2 guys on our couch with headphones in. Thursday I walked out of the shower in a towel, and there were 3 strangers at our table, typing away like it was a coffee shop. One of them didn't even look up. I finally cornered Jake in his room. "Who are all these people?" He kind of laughed and pulled out his phone. He showed me a listing on a local classifieds app. Quiet apartment, fast Wi-Fi, $10 for a 4-hour block, 40+ reviews. His name and our address, right there. "I've been doing this for like 2 months," he said. "It's not a big deal, man. They just sit and work." I told him it was a huge deal. Strangers had been in our home almost every day, and I never once said yes to that. "You're never even here when they come," he said. "What's the difference?" I told him the difference was, I live there too, and he never asked. Nothing changed. One guy opened our fridge and grabbed a soda without asking. Another left his shoes by my bedroom door like it was a shared space. I brought it up again over the weekend. Jake got defensive fast. "I'm making like $600 a month off this," he said. "You want me to just throw that away? I want you to ask me before turning our apartment into a business," I said. He waved me off and said I was overreacting. Then I found the reviews. I was scrolling the listing just to see how bad it actually was, and one review stopped me cold. It said, "The private room upstairs was perfect for a quiet client call. Would book again." We didn't have an upstairs. We had 2 bedrooms on the same floor, mine and his. I went into my room and looked around. My desk chair wasn't where I left it. My phone charger was unplugged and coiled up neat, not the way I leave it. There was a faint smell of someone else's cologne. I scrolled down. There it was in the description, added weeks after the original post. "Private room available for calls when tenant is at work. Extra $5. Tenant, that was me. Jake had been letting strangers into my actual bedroom while I was at my shift for an extra $5 a session and never said a word. I confronted him holding my phone up with the listing on screen. He tried to say it was old, that he took it down. "It's still live," I said. "It's dated 3 days ago." He finally admitted it. Said my room was basically empty all day, and he figured I wouldn't notice since I worked long hours. Said it like that, made it okay. That night I changed the Wi-Fi password. I didn't tell him the new one. He noticed within an hour because his stream buffered mid-video. He came into the living room holding his phone up like evidence of his own. "People are messaging me right now asking why the Wi-Fi's down," he said. "I have 3 bookings tomorrow. Cancel them," I said. "You're done renting out this apartment, and you're done renting out my room completely." He said I was overreacting again, that I was costing him real money over nothing. I told him nothing was a stranger going through my things for $5 an hour. By the next morning, his phone wouldn't stop buzzing. People he'd booked were furious they couldn't get in. 2 of them left 1-star reviews calling the listing a scam. A third posted screenshots of their texts with Jake, complete with his name and our building number, in a local community group. Jake tried begging me for the password just to smooth things over with his clients. I told him he could smooth it over by shutting the listing down for good and handing over every dollar he made off my room specifically. He refused at first. Then our downstairs neighbor mentioned to us that the building manager had been asking questions after someone complained about strange foot traffic in and out of our unit every day. 2 days later, Jake got an email from our leasing office. Unauthorized business use of a residential unit, violation of the lease, 30 days to correct it, or face termination of tenancy. He read it out loud in the kitchen, voice shaking. Then he looked at me like I owed him something. "You did this," he said. "No," I said. "You did this the day you let a stranger into my room for $5. I gave him the new Wi-Fi password that same afternoon, just not before I watched him delete the listing himself, account and all. I'm moving to Spotify. Search TurtStories and follow.